Hello, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm back with another reading. I wanted to discuss the astral, what's going on in the astral right now. And it's something called Mercury retrograde. You may have heard people talk about it. And the reason I want to talk about it is because I know it is affecting me at this time. So I wanted to discuss it and pull some cards on it. First of all, I'm going to tell you what Mercury retrograde is. And it's where the planet Mercury appears to travel backward in the sky. Astrologically, it's known for being a disruptor. And apparently, it is also considered, and this is important, an optical illusion. Because it's not literally traveling backwards. But it could look like it is, but it's not. So there could be a lot of illusions going on and disruptions. Mercury retrograde occurs 3 times this year in 2026. They are all taking place in water signs. The current cycle runs from June 29th to July 23rd of 2026 in the sign of Cancer. So if you are a water sign, especially if you are a water sign, expect heightened emotions. And that's what's been going on with me. And that's why I wanted to discuss this. Because if you're feeling lately heightened emotions, or a feeling of going backwards, like that's what's going on. And I'm going to say this is taking effect heightenedly, especially in water signs. Okay. And it can also interfere with travel. It can create snags. S-N-A-G-S. Snags. So it, just little annoyances and so on and so forth. Not, nothing major, but like little things that are bad enough to annoy you. And it can also, and this, I believe this is true, no matter what sign it's in. Anytime we're in Mercury retrograde, there can be communication mishaps and mix-ups. It can also mess with devices, your phone, anything electronic, technological kind of stuff. And the advice during this time, because of what's going on in the astral, is to slow down, reflect on the past, and review your daily boundaries. Okay? So, this is a call to anyone feeling this energy, to slow down, reflect, take your time. I know I've been getting a lot of strange emotions. For a minute I thought, maybe I was premenstrual, because a lot of women's cycles, cycle with the moon. We can't help it, you know. The divine feminine, or the feminine aspect of the is the dark and the moon. The masculine is the light and the sun. But anyways, so if you've been feeling heightened emotions or been more emotional than you normally are about stuff that's not even happening or that's really true, this is why. And we're going to be going through this almost to the end of July. Okay? So, Holy Spirit, what can we know about this? What can we expect during this Mercury retrograde? The Wheel of Fortune pops out. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change. Okay, let's see what else. What can we expect? What can we get something to go with this? Wheel of Fortune, the world. Wow, there's a lot of astrological, like. Okay, completion. The Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, so I'm gonna say a lot of good karma. And we can also expect completions. A Queen of Wands, a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands represents courage and confidence, independence, focused, a zest for life. You could have a black cat. This is Pisces and Aries energy. You can also be embodying the aspects of the Queen of Pentacles, which is Sag and Capricorn energy. This is a nurturing, practical, providing kind of feminine energy, financially, providing financially, working parent, like a single mom. So you're going to be experiencing the courage to be independent and have this zest for life, to have joy and determination. Or maybe, well, I asked what's going on, so I'm gonna ask advice for the after we see what's going on in the energy right now. So yeah, what's going on is courage and nurturing energy, independent. It's a good time for manifestation, which this Page of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles seems to be coming out quite a bit lately. And the reason I bring this up is because I feel like this is also a very powerful time for manifestation. There could be a financial opportunity being presented to you. You know, this can be ambition and desire to manifest, to get your financial security, you know, your finances and stuff like that aligned. And the sun. The sun brings positivity and pleasure, happiness. Okay. And I'm seeing that this could also be one of these female energies trying to manifest a positive outcome. Okay. The Six of Pentacles giving and receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and judgment. There's a reckoning at this time as well. Somebody could be going through an awakening. This could be a sudden realization that you do want to be in an equal give and take. King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. All right, so judgment could be being called on a King of Pentacles energy. A King of Pentacles could be going through a reckoning or judgment at this time, an awakening, a rebirth. This is Leo, Virgo energy. And celebration. Okay. What can we know about this energy? It's a time of celebration. Yeah. I mean, even if you don't feel like celebrating, I'm not saying to go out and party or anything like that, but there's a lot of joy and celebration out here as well. Completions, to cycles. There is and this is crazy, the King of Pentacles fell under the Queen of Pentacles. So there could be a divine partnership coming in during this time as well. You could both be well off, or you could both be very disciplined and a good work ethic. And I mean, it's a time of celebration. It's not time to be concerned. I don't want anything that I've said to be disturbing. This was not to I didn't want to do this to scare anybody. I wanted to do it to help people understand how Mercury retrograde can affect the energy. Okay? So there's nothing to be worried or concerned about. It's just, if you are having little snags and slip-ups and little tiny, like teeny tiny little, accidents or anything like that, like not even accidents, and I don't even want to say, I don't want to speak it into existence, but if you're having little, little things that are little mishaps and stuff like that that are taking place, or a rise, or heightened emotions or anything like that, it could be what's going on. This could be related to it, is what I'm trying to say. The Ten of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. This is the hidden energy. There could be some painful endings occurring at this time. All right, what is the advice for us during Mercury retrograde? The advice is the Ten of Cups, to stay in, the energy of fulfillment, inner happiness, and that kind of energy. Like I said, no worrying. And the advice is to also manifest abundance. This is a good time to be manifesting coins. What did I told you when the Page of Pentacles came out that I've been getting the Page and Ace of Pentacles a lot lately, and that's what came out. Ace of Pentacles. The advice is to there's possibility you could be starting a new venture, financial opportunity, or a new career. And the High Priestess. So I'm going to take these 3 cards and then just go with that and in the video. So the advice is to stay in, alignment as best you can during this time. Try to find your inner happiness and peace. It's a good time for manifestation, so be careful what you're speaking, what you're thinking, and what your where your thoughts go. Because we attract what we are, and we attract and manifest things that we think about the most. So try to remain in a grateful attitude during this time, and a positive mindset. And with the High Priestess, you're also being guided to follow your intuition, use your sacred knowledge. This can also be representative of the Divine Feminine, trusting yourself, and high morals and purity. So this, just stay in the energy. Our advice is to stay in the Ten of Cups energy, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. That's a pretty good lineup, if I do say so myself. So that is the advice at this time. And the Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. That's your fruits of labor, your rewards, your luxury, self-sufficiency, and financial independence. There's a lot of independence out here, a lot of finances out here, self-sufficiency, discipline. So that is the advice, guys, at this time during Mercury retrograde, is to stay in that abundant joy. And the sun's out here too, joyful energy. There could be cycles ending around you or for you, and your advice is to just stay positive, stay manifesting positive things, and that is essentially why we retrain our brains and our mouths to speak and think positively, because you want to draw in and attract the law of attraction. You want to attract good things. You don't want to be attracting aspects of your shadow self, right? Not the animal instincts, but the divine frequency. So that's the advice. I just wanted to talk about Mercury retrograde briefly and do a little short reading. I took a day or two off, I think, and but I needed it. That's another thing. After this full moon we just had in Capricorn, the strawberry full moon in Capricorn, you could be feeling more tired than usual. I know I certainly have. And also getting emotional at times about things. So we're not, I don't know if we're still in that energy of the full moon, but it's fresh, So we had the full moon, and then we've got Mercury retrograde. What I'm trying to say is that's a lot of stuff going on in the astral that can affect us on a spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical level. So we just want to be aware of it and, realize what's happening. And if you are very emotional at this time, I would encourage you to process those emotions. Try to understand why you're feeling those emotions. Are they irrational emotions? Are they projected towards you from someone else? Or, this is a call, like I said, to slow down and really process things and realize, first of all, why and where it's coming from. And is this your normal thing? No. Okay, then it could be the Mercury retrograde. It could be the full moon energy, which we're just about kind of out of that. But just remember to always stop, slow down, and I've talked about box breathing in the past. That's a really good way to calm yourself down. But anything that is shocking to your nervous system at this time, or that isn't in your highest and greatest good, I would avoid people, places, and things like that during this time. Because we don't want to go backwards. Like I said, Mercury retrograde it's considered an optical illusion, because Mercury is not, in fact, traveling backwards, but it can appear to be. So there's a message in that as well. Don't give up. Do not panic. If it seems like you're going backwards for a little while, you're not. It's an illusion. Stay grounded, stay focused, stay disciplined, and do things every day that align with you and that make you feel good, that are healthy for you. And until next time, I love you guys, and peace out.